Hey everyone, Clelland here. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on with the FCC one-to-one regulations, what it's all about, and how it might affect you, and some of the surprising changes that I'm seeing based on how people in the marketplace are reacting. Um, the big part that matters to all of us in the insurance business is closing what they call the lead generator loophole. Because whether you're a lead generator or whether you're an agency that generates your own leads and then you ship some of your leads off to third parties to offset your own marketing costs, there's a lot of people that get captured under this lead generator loophole concept. So the impact on agents, again, it's a lot. It's going to impact your ability to buy shared leads, ping post, accept, reject, buying unused leads from other agencies. These practices are going to be more difficult to go along with if you are looking to comply with one-to-one. And now I'm going to get to the thing that is surprising. And I'm going to give you a little background on why it's surprising, because when we first ended up with the rules regarding needing expressed written consent, and that was a regulation that came upon us a few years ago. And everybody said we need to comply with express written consent, and Trusted Forum and Junaya came around to actually videotape this, and then everyone started requiring Trusted Forum or Junaya to get a lead and to be able to call it, even if you weren't using an ATDS. And what we're learning today is that this ruling is so impactful on people and their business practices that a large number of companies throughout the country are going to claim that they're not using an ATDS, and they're going to their providers to get certifications from them saying that their phone system is not an ATDS, and ATDS is automated telephone dialing system. And this all comes from the Facebook versus DeGood case that was decided in the Supreme Court, where Facebook won. And they created a definition of what an ATDS was. So if you want to go have a nice read, go look up Facebook versus DeGood. It comes right up. And you can actually read the ruling and the opinions of the justices at the time. But it put a really, really tight box around what an ATDS is. And I can tell you, when express written consent came out, I was going to people and I said, you're not subject to Facebook versus DeGood, because most phone systems don't use an automated telephone dialing system. And everyone said, we don't care. And I thought that's what was going to happen this time. And if you had asked me to do this presentation 1 week ago, I would have had a very different presentation. But now I'm hearing there are entire swaths of agencies that are saying, we'll take the lead, just have the express consent, and we'll call it not using an ATS. And what that means is they're going to be willing to defend themselves against the plaintiffs' counsels, who will very, very likely start lawsuits en masse due to this situation. But I think people realize that the financial impact of all the things that I mentioned above, the impact on shared leads, the impact on cheaper data, age data, etc., is so impactful that they're willing to fight the good fight. When I take a look at what our solution's going to be going forward, we're going to have a pretty tight definition for express written consent. We're looking to insert the actual agency name into the form, and we're not certain how we're going to handle people who come to us and say we don't use an ATDS. So we are literally, as we speak, revisiting what we're going to be going to market with there. Not having that ability is going to impact your ability to use fraud detection. It's going to have an impact on your ability to do lead scoring and all the things that a lot of companies are trying to implement right now on your lead acceptance. And I think that's also part of the reason why they're saying we're not using the ATDS. So when I look at where you need to go with this, is you absolutely need to get an attorney. You absolutely need to make sure that you are not using an ATDS. And if you are using an ATDS, then you have to make sure you are absolutely getting one-to-one consent leads. I hope you found this update to be useful. And if you'd like to learn more about Benepath and our exclusive one-to-one compliant health, small business, or commercial leads, visit benepath.net.